Hi, this is Mel B, and welcome back to another Wigs and Life with Mel B. And I am going to be sharing some different things about wigs, but I don't have any makeup on, as you can see. And I get asked all the time, Mel B, what is the lipstick you're wearing, and what is your makeup routine? So today we're just going to talk a little bit of skincare, a little bit of makeup routine. But then I want to show you the reason why I want to talk about this is why I think it's also important to share why I do my makeup with wigs and why you should too. And this is a great this is Sky from Ellen Villa, and she's in a beautiful metallic rose color, and it's really pretty. So I want to share this wig with you after we get our makeup on. Okay, so how has life been? Gotten moved in, still unpacking, so I can't share all the rooms with you or anything yet because we're still in that, making it look nice and getting rid of all the boxes. You know how that can be with moving. So yeah, that's been going on. We finished yesterday with the old house and it's done finally, turned the keys back over. And we're here in our new place in the city life. And city life is great, it's different, it's noisy. So if you hear some things going on in the background, coming through, people get exuberant in the city sometimes. And so excuse any city life that I might be sharing with you as well. If it's so necessary, I'll stop it and pause. But I just want to shoot this straight through, not a lot of editing. You and me sitting down, get a cup of coffee, whatever time of day it is, get you some refreshment. And just share this time with me as I share my time with you. I really love that. Thanks for being here as always. I hope that you are one of my subscribers. I love my community of fellow subscribers and ladies that I talk with and communicate back and forth with all the time. I appreciate you so much. So subscribe if you will, and of course hit the notification, and always leave comments down below, any questions that you have, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so makeup and wigs. Well, this is today mostly about how I do my makeup to answer some of your questions. A lot of times I get asked what specific skincare, no specific. My biggest skincare is castor oil. And my castor oil is my go-to taking makeup off. I put it on my makeup, and when you get in the shower, it just comes right off. And I don't use soaps on my skin, never have used soaps on my skin. So I'm 67 now, and some of the things I'm sharing because I think they've worked for me, but castor oil is my big go-to. Now, I don't like to put it under my makeup because it is thick, but I do love to put it on at nighttime, everywhere. Anywhere you have dry areas, anywhere on your body, you can use it on your scalp, your hair, your face, your chest, especially your neck and chest. But like right now, I love to start off by just putting some on my lips. I do this every time when I start to put my makeup on. I think it's like a natural plumper. Since I started doing that, my lips just, to me, a lot of times look a little thicker than they used to look. And when you're aging, they do get thinner. So, and I'm not one that wants to get any filler in her lips. No, I just don't want to do that. Okay, first thing I do, I like to start with that and let it work its magic. And I also like to sometimes massage it in around my lip lines, so I don't get any. And also around here, I like this called Roto, and it's Max Strength Redness Reliever. And I've just always had red lines and stuff in my eyes, so I like to put a couple of drops in as I'm doing my makeup and let that get in and soothe. And it's called Roto, Rohto, and it's a redness remover. Okay, so I like to get that going, but castor oil, ladies, at nighttime, or if you get up in the morning, put it on your eyelids. You can drop it, if you have really dry eyes, drop it into your eyes. Put a drop of castor oil in your eyes. Amazing. Gets rid of all that dryness from looking at a telephone all the time, being on the computer or laptop. Okay, so that's the first two things I like to do. The next thing I like to do And I don't do this every day, but I'm kind of going to show you the things I do kind of for every day, but also in my videos, because you know, a lot of people think, you know, oh, your makeup looks so great. Well, I do a little bit more for videos than my everyday. So this is the Pore Professional, and this is the Light by Benefit. So I just like to go over areas where I have a little bit more. And see, ladies, I have redness and capillaries and stuff like everyone does. Okay, and I like to go up here. I have a bit more pores here in this area. And what I like about this stuff is that you can actually put it over, like during the day. If you need it, you can actually go over your makeup. So just like that, this has lasted me a long time. I got this months, 6 months ago or so in Dallas. Okay, so here's some of that road noise. So the nice thing about the city light is that you can see it going by. They clean up this place all the time. Of course, they have so many festivals, but they're always going by, sweeping up stuff on the street. So I really appreciate them, and don't mind that noise at all during the day. So that's my first thing I like to do. I don't use any concealer because I feel like it really settles. When you get to a certain age, it just starts to settle in all those little fine lines. So I'm not a big fan of it, but this is my go-to. This is Lancome Ultra Wear Care and Glow. This is my favorite. Okay, and this is the one that people are saying, what makeup do you use? Well, this is it. So I just get a brush and start brushing it on. I wish I could do this live with you, because I think that gives you a chance to ask questions, and maybe I'll do that again one day. Okay, so I like to make sure I really get it in around my nose. And this makeup is just the best. I've tried other makeups. I've tried those cream makeups, and well, I don't like all the contouring. I used to do it, and I have makeup videos on contouring. But you know what? Contouring for me is great for this, what I'm doing now, video. It's great for taking photographs, and it's great for taking videos. But guess what happens for me in particular when I would do that contouring? Great video, great pictures, but when you get out into the real world, into daylight, and then my husband would point out that it looks like that he could just see a brown streak here or there, that he could see it pop out more. So I'm not a fan of it in natural street daylight, you know, to be out on the street or outside. But I do love the contouring when you're trying to get a really great photograph. Okay, so I'm just going to put that makeup everywhere like that, brush it in. I like to kind of go, you know, the areas where I said I have pores, I like to try to go in and just dab it in. Again, making sure I'm getting all around my nose, and smooth it in elsewhere, especially like there. And of course, being on camera like this, it can get, to me, I look a lot more grainy. Because it shows everything. You're seeing everything up close with me, ladies, doing this with you. Because you can see all the red capillaries and all the pores. And this makeup is really great for going in and getting into all those areas. And see, just about right here, I'm going to dab just a little bit. I'm not a professional. I'm just a person that loves makeup and fashion and wigs. And you asked me to share it, so here I am, wanting to share that if I can, you know, because I always feel like if I can do this, you can too. Okay. So that's okay for me. I feel good. That looks all right. Not perfect, but you know, this is just my kind of like go-to daytime. Now the other cream stick, this is called Wonder Stick. It's NYX, and it's a dual-ended makeup stick, and this is in a pink color. This one is a little bit brighter pink. Let's do a bright pink today, because I'm actually going to show you in that metallic rose pink. So when I'm wearing pinks and colors like that, blues, I think you want to go pink. If I'm doing caramel colors, golden colors, I'll go with more of a peach color. So just like that, I'm just going to swipe it up like that. That might be a bit too much, but there we go. And then I just stay high up on the cheekbone and blend that up. So if any of you have any comments below, like what's your favorite foundation or what's your favorite blush? And after I do that, I like to go a little bit on the forehead and just touch the nose and the chin. And then I go back the side that I did makeup with, and I just go back over it. So that kind of diffuses that out and blends it in. There we go. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some eyebrows. Sometimes I do this beforehand, but the main thing you want to do is brush your eyebrows out. Be sure and do that. Another good use for castor oil is that my eyebrows, now they might be white and you can't really see them good, but they have grown back in, where they were actually from here to here I had none, but these are actually growing back in. I really needed a manicure. I shouldn't point it out now, but I've been moving and everything, and so yes, my manicure looks horrible. Okay, so we've got that in, and so now I'm going to go in. This is NYX, and it's a micro brow pencil. This is in a taupe. So then I just go in, let me tilt this up a little bit like this. And then I just go in and brush some strokes like this. And then I go above, up to that line that I want right there, point. I'm one of those that I just like a good arch. And then I'm going to come down and just make tiny little like brush strokes coming out on the point like that. Okay, and then I'll go back and I just want to lighten that up some around the front and brush my brows in there like that. I'm starting to hear some school students come through. You can hear them, they're laughing, they're pretty loud. They're having fun. Okay, and again, I'm going to go up this side to this point. Just brush like strokes. And then come down to this point, some brush like strokes to the point. Okay, and then again, I'm going to brush that out. You can use some brow gel or wax to set it for a more all day. But the key that you want it to do is you want to kind of line up that the point's going to go from there to there. Do you see that? And you want to make sure you get here and here. So corner of the eye, always start. That's where your brow's going to start. Corner of the eyebrow's going to start. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is to put on some shadow. And I'm in Europe, and I don't know if you can get this yet, but this is a company that was going worldwide. It's called Devage, and I do like their colors. The main thing that you should know when you're picking out a color, if you want similar to me, is I always use a cream. I use a frost on the above the pupil, and I use this pink and a little bit of brown for the corners. So let's check that out. So I'm going to use the cream color base, and remember ladies, don't tug on your skin. You don't want to do that. And I'm going to go over the base, and we're just doing lightly because this is more of a out the door kind of thing. I'll spend a lot more time if I'm doing a video sometimes to really make sure it's spot on. But this is the highlighter one, this golden highlighter. I like that right above. Light like this goes forward, and dark, the browns and the dark contours go push back. Okay, so I'd like to do that. Now I'm going to go in the pink. And again, I start right outside the pupil. Don't come down here, it drags your eye down. So right outside that pupil is where I will start lightly window washing it in, sort of to speak, but be gentle. The more you tug on your eyes and skin around your eyes, the more wrinkled they'll become later on. So be gentle. Okay, so just like that. Then I take a fluffy brush, and then I like to try to buff that in just lightly. Bluff it in, buff it in, bluff it in. And then I like to go, this has a smaller tip on it. This is the smaller end, and I go in the brown. And then I just like to come over here on the outside of the eyelid, like that. You see, that gives it some depth and pushes it back. Now when I want to go really dramatic, I'll use a darker brown and then just really get more in there with it. So again, you put that in, but then go back in and blend like that, buff, buff, buff. And buff it together with the frosted one that I did, that glitter gold one that I did, and like that, buff it in. Great, right? So I'm looking better already, thank goodness. Okay, and then the other thing I do is I go in with a Stella. This is my liner, and this is Stilla, not Stella, Stilla, okay? And it's just a stay all day waterproof, and I like this type of felt tip point. So what I do, let me tilt this back so I can get in here and actually use the camera as my mirror. And I'm going to just go over right above. I try to kind of lay it down. This is hard to do in the camera. And then I try to come over here and just pull in a tail. Like that, give it a little bit of lift. You can come over here and just dot it in. I have some makeup videos from a couple of years ago, if you want to see full makeup videos. But this is just showing you what I do daily. So there you go, that's kind of what I do. I don't come all the way down because I want my eyes to look lifted. So again, let's do this side. Come from this direction. Don't go to the corners. That will make your eyelids look droopy, especially. Okay, I'm going to try to concentrate because this is really hard to do in camera. There's a way you can get that mascara or liner off if you wait till it dries, and then it's easier to fix. Okay, I got a little smudge there. Forgive me. And again, I lay it down like a point and pull it over. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. I don't want to mess it up any more than that. Now, and a lot of times what I like to do is put on lashes. These are Kiss, and they're just nice little wispy lashes, but I think they really make a big difference. I'm not going to do it right now because I feel like you're here such a long time already, being patient with me to watch me do my makeup, so I don't want to take you to so far down the road that you're like giving up on me. And because then I want to show you putting on this beautiful Sky from Ellen Villa in a metallic rose color. So not really mascara, but people ask me, and I do like Lancome's mascara. I like their mascara as well. And there's just not enough time to do full makeup unless I pause it and fast forward this. But I just want to give you an idea. Now, I need a lot more, and I need lashes, but we're good, right? We're good? Okay, we're good. Okay, so that's it. I don't use powder on my face. I just feel like it just gets in and messes up the foundation as it wears. I'd rather it just wear during the day. And to me, it looks much more, when I start putting powders on, I start getting a cakey look, and we don't want that. Okay, now here's the big question I've been asking, because everybody loves my red lipstick and what I do. And you know what? I don't have my gloss here. Let me look in my makeup bag. I don't have my gloss here. So I am going to pause it a second and let me get the gloss. Okay, so I got my gloss, and my favorite, again, Devage, and it is a waterproof lasting lip liner, and it's a really pretty, more of an orangey red. I'd say it goes towards more an orange red than a blue red. But I really like it. You'll see why. I think it goes on so pretty. But then I always go over it with this pink. I like to pink it up a little bit to go with the blush. Ladies, when you're putting on a wig, and this is why I like to share this, is that if you get that wig at home and that wig mail comes and you're so excited and you run to the bathroom to put on that wig, no makeup, you're not dressed, nothing, and you put that wig on, it's not going to look right. You're just going to look at it and hate it. You're just going to say, it's too much. It just doesn't look like it's right. Well, imagine that you go to the beauty shop and you get your hair all done and fresh, and you put on, and the curls, it's just perfect. But if you don't have makeup on, I bet you did not go to the beauty shop without makeup. I bet you put makeup on when you went. If you went to the salon to get your hair done and cut and colored and styled. So when you go to the bathroom, you get that new wig and you put that wig on, you're going to have that reaction of feeling washed out. So if you do anything, put on some blush, put on some lipstick, put on some mascara, do some makeup, put on some color that's flattering, like blues or purples or pinks, whatever goes with your complexion, to put that wig on. So we can talk about that in a later video, because if it's a cool wig, silvers and cool colors, then know what colors go with cool. And if you're warm tone and you like auburns, you like, caramel colors and yellow blondes and stuff like that, then again, choose the right makeup, right blush, and the correct. And I change. So I change my makeup depending on which wig I'm wearing. If I'm wearing something golden, I'm going to wear peachier colors. It's going to be warmer. So, okay. So here's my red lipstick. And what I like to do is just, remember I put that castor oil on earlier, so it does soften. Here's my trick. I do not go to the corners. Do not go to the corners, because then, see how this, I'm older, it will drag it down. So the way to counteract that is just go almost. See that? Almost. But not all the way. It's gonna look more powderier, it's gonna look fuller. And then I just kind of fill in. I lay it on its side. That's the bottom. Now when I do the top, I like to tighten it a little bit. And I only go down to where this one ended. Not all the way to the corner. That's going to make your smile look so much better, and it's not going to look like it's dragging down, because you don't need to go to the corners. So I put that on first, and it's a little bit warm, I think. So it's great if that's what I'm doing. But then I like to put this pink gloss over it. And this is by L'Oreal Paris. And it's just this beautiful pink plumping gloss. And this is my favorite lipstick of all, to wear this pink. Okay, so that's my makeup, a little bit of skincare talk. But let's talk about quickly this beautiful wig. I wanted to show, sorry about that. Let's talk about this beautiful wig from Ellen Villa, their Hair Power collection. And it is Sky in metallic rose rooted, Okay, this is one of those. This is a more of Ellen Villa's, a more friendly, budget-friendly wig, because it's got the basic cap. It has bangs, so you don't need to have lace. And it's machine up here, so it does have some permatease because it's all wefted in this. It does have a mono crown, so that when it parts and falls, it looks natural. And then it has the elastic back and Velcro adjusters. So let's put her on. I'm going to shake her out some upside down, and she's a cute little pixie. And she's got this back that's just real spiky in the back. So cute. So we'll just put our head into it and pull it up. Grab the ear tabs and adjust it like that. Then we can start to finger style her. And because it's all wefted here, she's meant to wear more forward, because it has permatease, but it's not super thick. It's more that this is just all wefted, where the hair is falling forward. Cute sides. Pull it down the back. See what I'm talking about? How it's just real flippy in the back. And this is more brown in the back, you know, like gray and brown. And then it's got this beautiful, it is pink. It's just the lightest pink in there. It's got that rooting, this great little bangs. And I just think that is adorable. And of course you can wear it like that. You could also tuck it and pull it more behind your ear. Let's leave a little bit down with my own frosted sideburns. Flick it up in the back, over. So great little wig, different ways you can wear it. Wear it with a headband, tie a scarf up in it. Great summer wig, off the neck, cute, stylish, pink to have a little bit of fashion color. And look how it just brightens the face. I think it's amazing. If you saw me in the beginning of the video, no makeup, what a little bit of makeup can do. And then when you put this wig on, it just looks so great. And remember, you can get a lot of volume in it. I know I've got some volume ladies out there that love to get a bit of volume. So you can do that just by really zhuzhing it up, get your fingers in there, wake up those fibers, and get a lot more. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So cute. And let me turn around, try to get, we can see the back. Super cute. I love it. I'll leave the links below. I'll leave my Amazon store link because all my makeup that I like to wear is in there if it's available. The Devage, I'll have to check on that because I buy it here in Europe, but they were supposed to be expanding into the US. So I'll check on that. But maybe the color that you see, you can try to find that and match something like that up. Okay, my friends, that's it for today with Wig and Life with Mel. And thanks for joining me. I love it that if you're here to the end, bless you. Bless you is all I can say. I love it that I have something to share and hopefully can help you a bit in the process. Thank you for being here. Doing my darlings. Bye.